go into YouTube this morning. They're trying to block me from posting this, okay? But look at this here. Look at this here. These are targeted individuals, folks. This is Myron May, okay? Myron May had several videos posted on YouTube. He was being tortured and stalked, okay? There's one of them right here, okay? Myron May, you can look him up. And then also here's another one, too, that was a Florida State gunman, okay? Okay, we are being targeted and tortured, folks, whether we like it or not. And here's the evidence. I mean, look at. I mean, if you go to YouTube and type a targeted individual, you're going to see a lot of cases, folks. San Diego mom thinks she's a victim of community stalking. Okay, let's see here. Targeted individual, Denver, Colorado. Okay, there's a lot of information here, folks. We are being targeted no matter what color, race, Chinese, black, white, Mexican, Italian, Asian. We are all being targeted and tortured, folks. Bottom line, okay? And in some worst case scenarios, like the Myron May case, it came out deadly, where he went and he shot up a naval yard. He was a naval yard shooter, There am I, with my complaint there. We are being tortured and targeted, folks, whether we like it or not. Okay? And the thing I'm trying to talk about here is if we look back at here, remember the cases, remember the faces. Here's one on Myron May, targeted individual, Myron May. Direct energy weapons, Myron May. This guy was an educated guy. I think he was either a lawyer or something that shot up the Florida State because he was being targeted. Okay? There's some more cases here. Let's look up the Florida airport shooter. Okay, Florida airport shooter. Look what he's got. This is a Florida State shooter that one guy was in the airport. He was a veteran, I believe, But he was a victim of being targeted by the government. Okay, it's not fair what's going on, folks. We're being coerced to do things we don't want to do, folks, and that's the bottom line. Okay, we're being coerced to act other than normal. We're being tortured by the government. We're being tortured for no reason, because we can't. We're defenseless. We're defensive, but I'm showing you some evidence here of what is going on, folks. Okay. Santiago. Let's see. Where should it? I think it was not Santiago. I think that was if I stand correctly. Yeah, his name was Esteban Santiago from Florida. Okay, remember him. Florida airport shooter is Esteban Santiago, gets 5 life sentences. Okay, he was being stalked and tortured, folks. Okay, he was a victim of being targeted by satellite weapons, folks. Okay, he was tortured and stalked. All right, you can read his story. All right, people are being coerced, folks, because we're being tortured and targeted. All right. And like I said, I'm just giving you evidence, okay? We're being tortured. We're being coerced to act other than normal. Here was another case where a lady drove into the White House, okay? She wound up killing her. Woman shot and killed by police officers, okay? These people, once again, are victims of satellite weapons. They're being tortured. They're being stalked. They're being coerced, folks, okay, to do these things. And it is not fair what they're doing, folks. They're a victim, and you can see She was a dental hygienist, mental illness issues. According to sources, had an 18-month-old daughter. Okay. These people are being attacked by the government, coerced to do this, folks. There's no denying that. Okay. That was some of the outcomes of what happened when you have no defense against this, folks. Myron May. Okay. And you have to realize that this is going on. You can't deny it as a federal agency. You have to bring this to the attention of people. But we are all targeted, and we're going through the same thing worldwide, folks. Okay. Here's a speech by Dr. Matt, speech of Sacramento targeted individual rally on April the 29th. This was last year. Okay. You look on YouTube, this was a doctor protesting what was going on.
My name is Matthew Arnegard, and I'm going to speak truth to power. The uncomfortable truth is that people are being targeted with directed energy weapons and radio frequency harassment devices all throughout California and the rest of the United States, just like the diplomats in Cuba and China were assaulted. These weapons are not only in the hands of foreign powers that want to harm the United States. An underground criminal culture has emerged, which acquires these weapons from the black market or builds them from commercial off-the-shelf hardware.
Okay.
People are being targeted.
You want to find information? There it is.
For the purpose of retaliation,
okay,
coercion, random targeting for sadistic fun, or hate.
There you are. That's from a doctor. Okay, that's strictly from a doctor. All right. I can't emphasize. I can't express. Okay. But we are being targeted and tortured. Bottom line. Okay? These are Americans, folks, from worldwide who are being targeted and tortured and stalked. Faces are going on. They go on and on. Of American people who are being stalked and tortured daily. Okay? They can't deny this, folks. It's on YouTube. It's there. They've expressed their opinion, their freedom of speech, but the facts are the facts. Like I told you, targeted individual from Alabama. Okay, there she is. The same thing I'm going through. There's the facts. We're not just claiming this, folks. This is happening worldwide, all over our country. All right.
Hello, I'm Rachel Benfield, and basically, I just want to speak out and let everyone know a situation that's been ongoing for quite some time, since October of last year, that I've noticed. I'm a targeted individual that is dealing with voice to skull. This is not another Myron May video.
Okay. You see what she said? She said, this is not another Myron May video. Okay. She's being targeted and tortured just like Myron May, but it's not a suicide video. It's her documentation of what she's going through. Hear it again.
I'm a targeted individual that is dealing with voice to skull. This is not another Myron May video. I'm not going to commit suicide. I want to speak out about being a targeted individual and what we can do to stop this sick crime that's going on in America today. That's a silent crime, and I feel like we need to step out. The more people that speak out about it, and the more people that have their voices heard, and the more people that don't give up and support each other, we're going to be able to be strong and make it through it.
So there you go. There's a targeted individual. She talks about Myron May. The same thing I'm observing and showing you. Okay? People are being coerced to act other than normal, folks. And there are thousands and thousands of targeted individuals who are being tortured every day, folks, who can't escape, who have no defense against satellite weapons, folks. So we come to the government as a last resort. There's no defense to being tortured, folks. You can't defend yourself. You can't buy a satellite and shoot back at the perpetrators. You can't defend yourself at all, folks. This is our only way out and our only way to be heard. Okay? I can't express it anymore. Here is some more evidence that I use, who is Ella, and she's got several pieces of information that we're being tortured and targeted. She's an expert.
The Chinese Communist
And
regime is
I'm
killing
going
people
I'm going to
and
I'm going
harvesting
to
their
tell you
organs.
now that it is true hard facts that Americans are being targeted. They're being tortured. Okay, and here are the facts.
Hi, everybody, and welcome to Whistleblower Heroes, everyday heroes and educators sharing the information that you need to know here on Revolution Radio. And I'm your host, Ella. What is a whistleblower? A whistleblower is a person who makes public disclosures of wrongdoing, corruption, and crime. These courageous people often suffer retaliatory actions because of their disclosures. In the end, many of these people are often the catalyst for needed change and are eventually lauded as heroes. And I'm here to celebrate these heroes and give them a voice, because shining a light on wrongdoing wherever it occurs plays an important role in keeping society peaceful, free, and just.
There you are.
So with me today, I have Dr.